Welcome back, guys, to another beer review. You're watching All the Beer No Idea. I'm Baz. Yes, we are back with another one. And we're back with the Belgian one now that I've had for quite a long time, actually. Probably, I'll bet you I've probably had this for 2 years, actually. Picked it up from Belgium in a box that are no longer going to us over in the UK. And it's from Browerij, or Browerij. And this is a bottle of Delirium Argentum, and it's a strong amber IPA beer. This is coming in at 7%. Oh, it's a little bit weaker than I expected. 7% in the 330ml bottle. Love the artwork. That pink elephant is unforgettable. Love the bottles as well. It's almost like ceramic kind of effect on it. Looks real cool. You can't have a Delirium without the Delirium glass. So I've got to go over there and get me bottle opener, because that is something that I forgot to sort out. So let's get it out, get it into a glass and see what we get. It hasn't shot its bolt just quite yet. It did start trickling up. Oh, I can't remember how much this was now. Something like €3, I think, for the bottle. I picked up 3 bottles and the glass. Yeah, they were about €3. Then there was postage and everything. Delirium makes some cracking beers. I do like their stuff. Never had this one before, so it'd be interesting to see what it's like. So let's look at the beer in the glass. My God, I think it is a nucleated glass, and you can see that whirlwind of carbonation rising up there. The head is massive. We've got a slightly off-white, quite spacious white head, 1.5, 2 fingers, a real sort of caramel sort of colour in the glass, slightly sort of hazy. Looks really good. So let's dive in on the nose. Quite interested to see what this turns out like, really. IPA beer, very different to what I was sort of expecting. So let's dive in on the nose, like I say, and see what we get. I'm not getting a lot, I can't sort of define any aromas on it. With this head on it, it's hard to get anything through it. You're getting a little bit of booziness. A sticky sort of maltiness in there. But if I'm totally honest, that's all I can pick up through that head. So we'll forget all the rubbish. Let's dive in. Cheers. Oh yeah. Now, first thing that I had going through my mind then was, with the taste of it, a boozy sort of traditional English IPA for me. It's boozy. It's quite sticky. It's quite sweet. You are, that second mouthful, you are picking more of that sort of yeastiness up now. Let's get the rest in there. That wasn't very well done, it's got to be said. All I've done is just give this beer a bigger head than it had before. Well done, Baz. Let's go in again. Body's nice, not overly heavy. It is quite carbonated. But they're lovely little bubbles that just tickle the inside of your mouth. It's very smooth to drink. Like I say, that booziness is there. I'm getting very much how can I put it? Dark fruit sort of taste in there. It's almost giving you the impression, it might sound daft, you're certainly getting the feeling of a strong IPA, but it's also giving you that impression of that sort of dark fruit sort of thing that you may be getting a stout, or even maybe port like to a certain extent. It's quite bitter, but there is a sweet edge to it. 7%, you are getting that. I would say it's drinking at 7% for sure. You do get that impression. Like I said, although there's lots of different elements to it, and you can tell it's Belgium or Belgian ale, it does have that feeling of a strong British IPA. There's characteristics in there that remind you of that, and I never thought I'd ever say that, because for me Belgian beers are fantastic, and they never sort of resemble any sort of English beers. But for me, this is got a resemblance of an English beer in there. Very nice, no sort of alcohol warming. Very smooth, an enjoyable experience. Not one you chuck down your neck. I mean, I'm doing this review now. I'm going to sit in the front room, sit down, put my feet up. But yeah, a lovely beer, and I'm quite surprised, because Belgian beers, in the past, I don't think I've ever really sort of had a Belgian IPA that's actually really reminded me of an IPA. Whereas for me, this one does. It certainly gives you the impression, like I said, of a strong English IPA, but with all the other little bits of Belgium in there. Belgium sort of traits, if you like. So for me, yeah, if you like a strong IPA, give this one a go. It's a strong IPA with bells and whistles, basically. Very nice indeed, very smooth. Not a big session beer, one you sit down and enjoy, but it gets a thumbs up from me. If you've had this before, Delirium Argentum, or Argentum, or whatever you want to call it. If you've had this before, let me know what you think. Feel free to comment. Please subscribe to the channel if you really want to, but if you don't, it doesn't matter. I'm getting near to the 1,400 now, so if you do think about subscribing, it would be much appreciated. Thank you all for watching. That's it for this beer review. Enjoy your Tuesday evening, and I'll see you again very soon on another one. Cheers.